Okay, this is the story. It's going to be Capricorn dealing with the sign of Cancer. Let's flow. Capricorn dealing with the sign of Cancer. Something went to the extreme where he said no way. Something went to the extreme where he said no way, whatever it was. Because so be it. Somebody that he was taking advice from. Somebody who he was taking advice from. Like a counselor. Somebody who he take advice from. Something went to the extreme where he said no way, no more, I can, I won't. Somebody was animalistic, a man, controlling, fighting, dominating, whatever it is, at some meeting, gathering, job, interview, party, whatever this is, because he was dealing with somebody as far as his money. Okay, handle it in a discreet manner because he was getting something on letterhead that he was guilty as charged, or somebody was. He wasn't going to postpone an active action on someone against him. Okay, relations to not wanting her as a woman. So he didn't want her as a woman, as a wife, as a woman. But she should not lower her standards, or he shouldn't lower his standards. So it says with programming and a bunch of rules as far as work. Okay. He thought he was going down benefit alley. Hats off to him. But he needed to get more sleep to become more energetic. He's pricing something to butter the lady up. To butter her up. Or he was trying to find out how much as far as maybe what he's going to be paid, anything like that, because he was moving in a dream house, he was living in a dream house, anything like that, or some kind of way he was going to jail, or somebody was going to jail, anything like that. Somebody tried to insult his intelligence and was trying to sugarcoat things with him. Okay. He don't love you, stop fooling yourself, get out while you can. He needed to get out while he can because somebody didn't love him, job, or woman. He was in his emotions and being sensitive. He is dealing with a person, a leader that had a bunch of negative talk. So this would be the boss or his woman. Hell-bent on destruction, continuing a vice. He had plenty of ideas for his fortune, his money, his pay whenever he got it. Okay, it says he had to see he was worthy because somebody didn't see his worth. Okay, he was astonished that she did it. She did something, whatever it was she did. It's just flow. So, it was competition in jobs. It was kind of getting more competition. So we have right here that he spent the tables around on, somebody spent the tables around on him. Or he did on somebody, and it was repercussions because of it. Okay, he adored a lecturer. So he adored his boss, or he adored a woman. Okay, here we go right here. He need to stop loafing around and change house from a job or home. The next one is he was aching and it buried. Okay, it says right here that something come from his childhood, his school age. Are you a man or are you a woman? He wanted sensitiveness and softness because somebody was becoming unboxed, unhinged, upset while things was being stacked against him, charges, allegations, or whatever. Because something was counseled more than one time, but time counted to him or to someone he is connected to. Okay? He had empty thoughts while time was flowing by with somebody he was with. He wanted love, follow me wherever he lived. Let's just flow. Okay, it says right here, why are you bothered by my sex life? I aim to please. So So somebody was bothered as far as his sex life. Okay, it says right here, do you really like the way you are? God was saying, did he really like the way you are? He was, because things was going to be starting to change for him. So the next one is, he had to hold on to that thought that fear took him there. Fear took somebody there to do something to him, or fear took him there to do something to someone, because he was roped off from time shared. So we got the jail right there, and this could stand for the jail cell, or him feeling boxed in some kind of way. So let's just flow. So we have right here, you are the common denominator. He was the common denominator. If he changes identity, it won't work with his twin. So if he get a sex change, if he go gay, or if he be where they having a hard time fussing, him and his boss, him and his woman, or whoever, it won't work. So it says right here, are his leaders his God, and that would be his bosses, his wife, his woman, his whoever he considered his leaders, the judges, the doctors, or whoever. Was they his God, or was God his God? Because he was molded by religion, molded by a bunch of rules if it's work, molded by his woman if it's his woman, molded by the cops if they had rules, or the judge, or whoever this is. Okay, it says right here that somebody wanted to collaborate with him, but it says nothing, he had to know that anything that is rushed is not worth taking. Somebody wanted to collaborate and do something fast with him. Okay, we have somebody thought they was better than him, whoever it is, in some way. So we have right here that he wanted to be treated equal and fair. At work, at home, or whatever this is. He had to save his energy for the future. So we have he need to save some money, but do he love his wife? Do he love, because it's a stepping out card, when you stepping out, or you something going on with you and a person. So it says right here is activity on the phone, but the phone is locked. So the actual phone might have been disconnected off the hook, busy, or something was going on with the telephone. Something went to the extreme where he said, no way, no, I'm not going to do it, or whatever. Dealing with somebody who he get advice from, anything like that. And he gave in and say, so be it. He went along with something, with whoever this person is. Somebody's animalistic, controlling a man, dominating, anything like that, fighting, fussing. Okay, he was at a lecture, a job interview, a lecture, a gathering, a party, or somewhere. Okay, so he was going to handle something in a discreet manner. It was about money. So we have right here, it was going to be on letterhead that somebody was guilty as charged, right? And it's going to be on letterhead. So he wasn't going to postpone an active action, or the person wasn't, because something went to the extreme. So it says, right, relations to not wanting her as a woman, but the person shouldn't lower their standards. Right? So it says right here, programming and rules. People don't own the earth. That's a job card. So he felt like he was going down benefit alley. Hats off to him. But he needed more sleep to become more energetic. So some kind of way somebody, it was going to be pricing to butter him up some kind of way where, or he was going to give some kind of money to butter a female up, or he was told a certain amount of money to butter him up, to soften him up, or anything like that, from a boss, or whatever this is. So we have right here that he was in his dream house. He wanted to live in his dream house. Somebody was living in their dream house. Anything as far as the dream house, or just a home in general. Okay, but then somebody was going to jail because somebody insulted his intelligence, tried to. So we have right here, he had to get out while he can, God says, because this person don't care about him. Stop fooling himself. Or his relationship home with his woman, right? She don't love him. Stop fooling himself. Or as far as work with a boss, anything like that, whatever's going on here. He wanted sensitiveness. He is in his emotions. He needed it was a leader who had negative talk toward him, a boss or his woman. It had to go however this flowing, because somebody was continuing a vice, hell bent on destruction, his boss or his woman. Okay, he had plenty of ideas for his fortune. That means the money he is going to be making. So we have right here, somebody needed to see his worth, but he needed to see his worth and know he was worthy. Yeah. So he needed his boss to know his worth or his woman. He is astonished that she did it. So a female did something, right? It was a competition in jobs. It was not easy getting work. So he astonished she did it. So maybe she went and got a job or something like that, because it was repercussions and she turned the table around on him maybe and went and got a job or anything like that. Let me see, because I don't really see nothing bad. Okay, he is dealing with a lecturer that he adored. Okay, so that would be maybe the boss, or the lecturer could be his woman, however this is. Okay, God wanted him to change house and stop loafing around as far as getting from a job that he was at or moving out of the house he was living in, anything like that, because he was achy and it varied. So what coming behind it is something come from his school age. Are you a male or are you a female? Okay, it's sensitiveness. He wants sensitiveness and softness. Okay, becoming unboxed, unhinged, while accusation charges or anything like was stacked up against somebody toward him or him toward someone. Okay, it says right here that something was counseled 2 times, but time counted to him. Counseled 2 times to tell on somebody, or counseled 2 times as far as the move out or whatever this is. But time counted to him or to whoever this person is, somebody at work or home or whatever this is. While time was going by, he had empty thoughts because he wanted love. Okay, so we have right here that somebody was bothered about his sex life. He's saying, why you bothered about my sex life? And here the person I aim to please, or this is home with the female. Why you bothered about my sex life? Okay, so we have right here, do you really like the way you are? Did he really like the way he was? Because things was starting to change, look good some kind of way, and change up. But fear took him there. Hold on to the thought that fear took him there because he wanted love. Or fear took, usually this go against somebody doing something to you, so fear took him there because it's usually somebody that go against him. So fear took somebody there to do something. So fear took somebody there to do something against him. So fear took somebody there to do something against him. Fear took somebody there to do something against him. So it was hard getting work. It's hard getting work. Let's say he is roped off with time shared. He was roped off. Okay, he felt boxed in some kind of way. Well, he is dealing with boxes some kind of way. So it says right here, if you change your identity, it won't work with his twin. Change his identity. That means go gay. Change your actual sexual identity, or where you just don't get along and you fussing all the time, and change up the way your thinking is, because he was the common denominator. So we have right here, are you molded by religion? His leaders, his guards, his bosses, the cops, his wife, anybody, whoever, the mayor, whoever it is, whoever he considered a leader, was he his guard because he got molded to follow what these people said, whoever it was, because somebody wanted to collaborate with him, follow me? And he had to know that anything that was rushed was not worth taking. So it says right here, because somebody thought they was better than him some kind of way, whoever it is, right? somebody. So it says right here, he wanted to be treated equal and fair. Follow me? So he need to get, God wanted him to save his energy for the future. But do he love his wife? Do he love the woman he had home? Follow me? Because it's a stepping out card, really. He need to save some coins. So right here, some kind of way something was going on with the phone. Activity on the phone. So some kind of way some communication was happening through telephone. Let's say lock your phone. Communication was going on through the telephone. Or the phone was off the hook. Or anything as far as the phone. We need to save some money to get the telephone on or anything like that. No, I don't think it's to get the telephone on. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna do another one. Okay, give me another one, universe. That was pretty interesting. Okay, let's follow this for my Capricorn. Capricorn man. For the Cappy in the sign of Cancer. There's another sign in here. I just don't know who it is right now. I don't know who it is. But it's definitely Capricorn and the Cancer. Those two signs. Whoa. And the other sign, I just don't know what it is. What that sign is right now. I couldn't tell you. I don't want to just guess. I need to actually know it. Okay, let's just flow for my Cappy and the sign of Cancer here. And whoever this other sign is. If it'll go with you, take it. If you don't even worry about it. He's noisy. Let's just flow. Capricorn man. Okay, let's see. Capricorn man. Okay, let's pause for a minute so I can get another set of cards. Let me let God give me another set of cards. Universe, give me another set of cards. Two of these. And four of these. Okay, I got you. Two of these and four of the other ones. I got the other ones, so let's just flow that two. Capricorn, Cancer, and I don't know the other sign right now. So I don't know. Let's just flow for Capricorn and the Cancer. Okay, universe, you know all about it. You know all about it. For the Capricorn and the Cancer, you know all about this situation. Somebody was going to jail because somebody committed a senseless act. Right, let's just see. Universe, you know all about it. Okay. Okay, somebody sit at the table to discuss something, whatever table it was, because somebody had cheating ways, stealing, or cheating as far as a relationship, or stealing as far as money or anything like that, property or anything. But somebody decided they wasn't going to settle for it any longer, however it's flowing, because somebody was salary driven, trying to get money. Follow me? It was some dormant behavior that was being held on for a keepsake, and we got a mother here. Follow me? So let's just flow. So we have that. Somebody didn't notice that. Excuse me. We have a mother here. Somebody was holding on to a dormant behavior, holding on for a keepsake, because somebody was salary driven, trying to get money. So we got a mother here who don't want to, so we have sitting down talking about this thing. Right, so it says somebody didn't notice that the other person was of a different caliber. Follow me? It became a chamber of chaos and negative. So it had to be where the person talked, free the person's soul, because the soul is crying out to talk about this situation. But then right here it is, when the talking happened and all of it happened, it be where the person went to their soul and released it, and they say, well done. Somebody wondering if it's their fault because they was tangled up with somebody. Let's flow. In a beautiful state with a foreigner, right? So let's just flow here. It says right here, look on the floor for it. So some kind of way something was on the floor or somebody was on the floor, however it's flowing. Okay? And it says right here that somebody praying to God. God, show me the way. Help me. Let's just flow. Because somebody committed a senseless act. Well, so we here number 14, number 1, number 4, number 41, national, number 5, number of grace. Okay, somebody was black shaming and it was so exaggerated. Okay, so it says right here, may I have a word with you, Miss Marple. So some kind of way, it was somebody sitting at the table with the first card, sitting down to talk to somebody. Because somebody was tired of somebody's cheating ways. A man towards a woman, sitting there with his woman and talking to her. Or is somebody talking to their boss. A man talking to his boss, anything like that. Let's just go. So we had caution. It needed to be caution because this person had a builder pair. Let's just flow. You, whoever this is, right? Let's just flow. Let me try to get it in order. So we have that somebody was saddled down at the fortress. If the fortress is a place you want out of, you living somewhere with somebody and you want out of that place, or a job that you want out of, a cave you stuck in or whatever, a deal you stuck in, a car you stuck in, whatever it is you want out of it. Because, let's see, foreboding right here, because it had to be where you make sure the person is husband worthy. Had to be husband worthy. So we have the lady right here, mother, had to make sure he husband worthy. She could have been saddled down at the fortress at the home with the kids, or he settled down at his job. But she had to make sure he is husband worthy to even be her husband. So it says he had to pay attention to his visions and dreams. Or her, or however it's flowing. Woman, man. Okay, because either this, he was dealing with somebody, his boss, that was half good, half bad. Or he was dealing with his wife, half good, half bad, or anything like that. Or he was half good, half bad, or however it's flowing, while filling whatever city. So we have, he was hope struck some kind of way about something, right? And how far and how much will he go to grow to be hope struck to get some money? Because it say we salary driven, getting money. So it says right here that God was saying for him to get out now, get out of the house, the job he was in, or the house he was in. Follow me? Because somebody is running up everything and running up his peace. So if it's work, they running up his peace. If it's the house, things getting ran up at the house. But God was telling him to get out now. Either place. Somebody wanted another chance with him. Somebody who was fickle wanted another chance with him. Home life with a woman, or he wanted another, or he was fickle and he wanted another chance at the job, or the boss wanted another chance. However it's flown. So a time was picked, honorable time, and date was set. Some kind of way, as far as booking an appointment right here, because it says, was he really worth it? So either him and his wife, his woman, or whatever, time was set some kind of way, an honorable time was set to sit down with some lady up here to do some talking maybe. Time was set. Was he really worth it? An honorable time to sit down and talk maybe, book an appointment for something up here. Or we have him and his boss some kind of way. A time was set some kind of way. Maybe an interview. I don't know what this is because he is hope struck. Let's just flow. He wanted a second chance at a job or anything like that. But it say, was he really worth it? That's it's bad when it says that. Was he really worth it? Was his boss really worth it? Because his boss wanted a second chance. Or it's for his woman. Was God talking to her, was he really worth it? And that would be the man, right? He got brown eyes, saying he can't do something, whatever it is he can't do, something for his boss or something for his woman. Okay, so kind of way he was going to court, looking at things realistically, the reality of things. So we have right here that he wanted to bring favor to it and looking at what is valid or somebody, him. So it could have been where, looking at what's valid, bring favor to it. This could be where the lady want to get married some kind of way. Follow me? Let's just flow for a little bit. Let's just see. Okay, he is being molded into what he really wasn't. Okay, he had to start to see what others was doing to just keep him stuck in a situation, his job and his boss or his woman at home, however this flowing. Okay, let's just see. So it says right here that thoughts were spinning in his mind, but somebody is anxious here. He was anxious, his boss was anxious, or his woman is anxious. However it's flowing. Okay. He had to get a stable mind, but God said how much would it take for him to do some changing? With work, with his boss, or with his home life? Because thoughts were swirling in his mind at the duplex at his job or at his home. Okay, because he is doing the ticking time bomb, that would be his boss or his woman home, however it's flowing. What is he anxious about at work, and what is he embarrassed about home? Okay, so we have right here, yes, you're getting a reading from the Brass Love One Healer Tarot. That is me. I am she. Okay, so let's just flow with this one. Let's go like this. Let's take it like it fell out. Somebody committed a senseless act against him. Follow me? And the person gonna boo-hoo about it. Right? So the next one is, was he simply a follower or a true believer in a faith he followed? That would be real spiritual, the real God faith, or just following the leader and follow as far as what his boss told him to do. Rules, regulations, or whatever. Because religion and the effects that it left on him, right? And effects, right? So, right here, religion might have told him, get married. Follow me? But was he a true believer of that? Because maybe the woman want to get married right here. Let's set up a date and get married some kind of way. Let's see something. He was needing more but not doing enough to make it happen. He had to stop thinking others knew more than him. The next card is, okay, it was plenty of ladies. Right, the Cupcake Exchange. Here's a place where there was plenty of ladies at. Ladies flowing through, trafficking. Some kind of trafficking going on. Ladies coming through, trafficking. People constantly coming through there. Okay, so we have right here, he had to make a choice because he got depression set in. Follow me? Depression not meant for a lifetime, and he had to choose himself because depression came about. So we have right here that don't die with the person, you still have life. God says that you still have life. So I don't know. Maybe somebody had died during that time. I just don't know. Let's see. Or this could be for whoever looking at this for you, because the person not alive or anything like that. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Daily life make people rethink and think of what they have forgotten and what they need to change and seek. And it says tell him the truth. There's a sensitive issue. So he needed to tell him the truth, somebody at work the truth, or he needed to tell somebody at work the truth, or his woman needed to tell him the truth because it's a him. So far we have somebody is, I don't see the download card, but it is homosexuality, right? From the first one I just did. So it's like somebody at work, something happening, or happened, or happening, or happened, or however it flows, somebody at work some kind of way. So in a way it was like to try to get money, to try to make money, get money, anything as far as making money, because salary driven, trying to get money, trying to make money. But you got a woman in relations to not wanting her as a woman because you messing with a man some kind of way. As time go on some kind of way, maybe the woman want to get married or whatever's going on here. But then really, do you believe in what faith taught you? Or you just a follower? So maybe you don't want to get married because really faith told you that women and men get married. And if you feel like you're messing with a man, you don't want to get married to a woman because you wouldn't be true. Anything like that? I'm trying to figure this out a little bit. But the bottom line is, I ain't gonna hold it up. The bottom line is you're salary driven. So somebody at work, some kind of way, you wanted a job, you needed a job. So somebody, I don't see no rape card. I don't see when nobody raped you. Seems like it's proposition or whatever maybe it must was. I don't know. But somebody is going to jail maybe because somebody going to jail because a senseless act. I don't see rape though, but it could be where somebody is. It don't even seem like nobody holding your money, but it could be like where unable to get a job. Somebody wants you got to be romantic with the person and able to get work, and that's a no-no. So it seems like to me, unable to have a job to get work, you gotta be with a person romantically. Get what I'm saying? That's what it looks like here. So something come from your childhood, your teen years. So it already was there already. So the person ain't do it because it's come from your teen years already. School age. It don't have to be teens. It could be 5 years old. School age. School age starts at 5. You know, that's kindergarten, but pre-kindergarten is 4. Get what I'm saying? So whatever came from the childhood, right? And then some kind of way you made money or needed money or anything like that for the home or whatever. And you got money another way. But it says that somebody committed a senseless act and they're going to jail. So the person who did this to you and able to have a job or something, if somebody's saying if you have this job, you got to be with me, that person going to jail. But I don't really see a reason for you to be going to jail because if you say okay to something, your own self, you know, you won't go to jail if you're a grown person, but if you have somebody who said that if you had a job, you had to do that, you know, they going to jail. So I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to keep doing them, but so far that's what it's looking like then. Yeah. So some kind of way, lady wanted to get married and it wasn't happening. So it wasn't happening because of you messing with somebody at work, and there's like relations not wanting her as a woman because really something come from your school age anyway, so you're really not all the way interested like you should be with a woman, anything like that. So you don't want to get married because you don't really want to get married because you know you're not all the way right like you should be. So that's why you don't want to get married and you hold back on getting married. Or not getting married. Because, to say to you, but with the religion card, you're a follower or a true believer in it. And a true believer in it is man be what man and woman goes together, not man and man. That's how it goes with true religion. With the Christians anyway. So if you know that you know you a certain kind of way, you can't really marry the lady. She know you a certain kind of way because she with you, so she already know what you like. She already know how you are. She already know. You just gotta say it to her, but she already know. Get what I'm saying? So she willing to take you even though you like that. Get what I'm saying? But you don't wanna go that way. You still holding back because that's really not really who you are. So really, you just being true to who you are. Really, being true to who you are. Okay, this is for the sign of what? The Cancer and the